My journey started about 2 years ago when I actually quit from being a head teacher, but my passions remained with educating young people, and I started to home educate my own children. And it was very shortly after I became aware of how little support is actually out there. I also recognised that there were lots of different styles of home educating, that everybody's doing it slightly differently, and I became really passionate about trying to think about something that could really support home educating families, and Vitamin came highly recommended by lots of people.
When Sarah came to us with the initial ideas for Collage, we were really excited. I was particularly excited because as a home educating parent myself, I understood the frustrations that she was trying to solve. As a team, we really felt that we could create something that would be of benefit to the parents and the children, and fulfil the brief and make a difference.
Our first task was coming up with a name. It was really important to us that we considered that end user, how the app would be used, and if we could come up with a name that could really reflect that process. Collecting facets of information to form a bigger overall picture played really well into the physical process of gathering evidence, and Collage as a name truly began to capture that idea. We could also see early on how the name might start to visually drive the brand and UI development. The name really lent itself to this idea of a deconstructed brand. Some of our early concepts were heavily driven by that narrative, and it felt like it was leaning more towards typographic treatment. This would give us more flexibility to work with a variety of different shapes, helping to create a more dynamic mark. It had to feel modular and fluid to show it was part of a developing and changing process.
Just like the creative team, we wanted to ensure the application was developed to best serve the user's needs as well as the client's KPIs. This often comes down to considering the technical requirements and making sure we create a truly thorough platform. User flows, therefore, are where we begin design and development collaboration, determining how features would be included. The wireframe stage is always crucial. These low-fidelity mock-ups of the product allowed us to pinpoint the physical locations of scope functionality, see where additional consideration might be needed, and most of all, iteratively test our user journeys without any bias of styling or other details.
We wanted the UI to be fun and functional. It had to reflect the brand but also work well as a tool. One of the most important aspects was clearly showing progress on tracked elements. This would really help to make it more goal-driven, and the dials were an important aspect in that thinking.
Throughout the UI stages, we identified the various atomic elements of the platform. These are essentially pieces of interface which appear in multiple instances, and so to make development more effective, we code them like Lego bricks, which can be reused and rearranged into whole new pages. With everything laid out to be so considered and intuitive, the focus really is on that child's learning journey.
We also wanted to add some movement to collecting evidence. Small transitions and animations really start to bring that experience to life. It makes you feel like you're achieving something by going through that process. Weaving elements of the brand also helps you visually tie everything together.
Finding the right tone of voice for the project was really important. We were keen to steer away from any institutional language, language from the education sector that might be off-putting to parents, but at the same time we wanted to keep the credibility of Sarah's voice because of her experience as an educationalist, as a head teacher. That was a key part of our messaging.
Making it easier to track the development of the child's education meant, on the top line, building Collage as a cloud-based software platform for on-the-go updates. Available as a web app, which essentially is a website that looks and feels like an app, parents have great accessibility to all the information on any of their devices without having to worry about system compatibility. This might sound very general, although being able to efficiently deliver our clients a fast, affordable, cross-device customer experience, which is also high converting with future architectural upgrades in mind, well, that is how we aim to build Collage as the reliable staple of home education.
Collage is designed for all ages in the national curriculum, so this is why we decided to go for fun and playful movements like rolling, jumping and squashing. This is an attempt to mimic a school's aspect of play whilst maintaining a professional and educational feel. An example is the main logo animation. After the letters build themselves in an energetic manner by dropping and bouncing into place, a gentle strapline simply fades into scene. This is to represent a calm and nurturing character. Using too much motion could appear too comical, and we wanted to maintain a professional aspect.
With Jan's help, we were really able to bring the brand to life. Taking the idea of growing and building evidence into a moving digital space massively helped us to underpin the concept and create something that felt like it was evolving and changing as it was being added to.
We're really excited about the launch of Collage. It's always difficult bringing new IP to market, but we are super confident in what we've produced.
Hopefully, it will make a difference to how home educators track and record their evidence. And ultimately, that's what it's all about for us. Seeing it used and knowing that we've created something that really works.
It was really evident to me from the first visit to Vitamin that they were the people that I needed to be working with, from their project management to their creativity, and I haven't been wrong. It's taken me on a journey that's ended in a beautiful product. It still holds true all the value, all the passion that I have about home educating, but with so many more functions than I'd first planned for. So I'm very happy.